Hey there guys, this is Seb here and we are back again with the hardcore world. I don't know why it just didn't load there. There we go. We are back again with the hardcore world. So last episode we got our villagers done and we made a start to our base up here where we didn't really have too much left to do after. We were just going to fill this wall in and then everything was going to be not bad, pretty good, if I should say so myself. So right then, I'm going to use wood to do that. I've decided it's nice and cheap, so. Oh, not that high up. And then, where's the rest of it? There we go. Was that a dog I heard? I see some bunny rabbits over there. But no dog. I think we have some bones on our chest, so a dog won't be a bad thing to go try and get, maybe. There you go. So we have a little perimeter built around now. The next thing I think we should do is probably do a roof of some sort. So I did have a bit of a plan for the roof, but it requires an awful lot of stone. So we are going to start doing our strip mine down. Or maybe even deep slate would look cool. Who knows? Let's see if we can get that low down. Man, I don't want to be hitting my head on every block, so 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm just going to use stone. Stone is a good block. And we'll just dig down to start our strip mine. We have plenty of torches, so let's go for it. I have another idea of what we can use deep slate for. There we go. If we'll put it high up, then there will be no chance of it getting in the way in the future. And lights of that if we dig into water. There's a deep patch of water. How can we avoid this water? Oh, we're going to start drowning if I'm not careful. There we go. There we go. I think that should do it pretty nicely. Oh, we have missed a few bits. Oh dear, we haven't even dug that far. We had the same problem in the last hardcore world attempt we had. Yeah, we just kept running into water. It's okay, we seem to have manoeuvred our way around it this time. As long as it don't, like, loop back in on itself, we should be all good. Little bit of copper. I think we already have plenty of copper. I should know. We only played yesterday. Then let's see how much we're up to. A stack and a half. When we get to 2 stacks, I'm going to go back up, make myself another pickaxe out of copper. And then we'll start smelting some of this stone down to make the bricks. I just wanted enough to fill both furnaces up first. Oh, is that some andesite there? Andesite's an alright block. Makes a good difference from stone for building. I don't really use it too often, but I've seen people on YouTube use it. And they make it work really well. Okay, we nearly got 2 stacks. Oh dear, some jump up these stairs. Now then, let's put all that in there and all that in there. We can put everything else inside of the chest for now. Grab that. And then, yeah, there we go, we have a copper pickaxe. Did I put my torches where I think I did? And torches right there. Okay, so we are getting quite deep. We're at negative 29. We need to get to negative 56 though for diamond level. But once we get to negative like 16, we'll be able to start digging for diamonds as well as regular stone. I should have been using a copper pickaxe all this time, it's much faster. There we go. I can still hear things like sheep. Well, I'm hearing a sheep at like negative 16 underground. Where are we? There we go, negative 12 there. So what we can do is we can dig out a bit until we get to the other side of this gravel patch. And then let's dig a little room out. And we can use this as like our base layer for mining. Bit gutted it's not all cobblestone under here, but hey ho, it's not bad. Would have ended up quite a bit if digging all this out. Some iron there. That's very good, very nice. And then, if we dig out about, I don't know if we go 2 blocks. Or do we go 3? 1, 2, 3. And then start digging there to go back down. I think that is the way we do it. And we have this as our mine going back down. To even further through the depths. Yeah, I think this is a cool little design for a little mine area. Obviously one day we'll build it all up, not today. But I just wanted a bit of cobble, a bit of stone. Okay, that's our pickaxe done. Oh, and it's night time. Luckily for us, our house is all lit up. It's just whether anything's going to fall from that mountain behind us. That is the major worry. Yeah, we can see in front of us at least. Now let's grab some more sticks. And then... I didn't need that many sticks. That'll do. And we can make 2 copper pickaxes to mine out a nice chunk of area. There we go, turn all that in there. And then we can add this to our building chest. Then we can run down here. This is why I like building at 1 extra height, because getting back down, it makes it a whole load easier. We should have bought some food with us, though. Maybe made a bit of few stairs or something. I believe it's all filled up with granite. Of all the blocks it could be. I think this is probably one of the worst looking blocks in the game. One of them, I've seen people do nice things with it, but it's not very often. It's very difficult to make work. It's just such an ugly block. It looks like a worse textured dirt. Let's grab this iron. Hopefully there's more than just one. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a nice bit of iron. Now what do we dig? Like straight across? Yeah, how far we can go before both pickaxes break. Who knows, might be able to find diamonds. You can find them at this level. I'm just hoping we don't bump into like a cave straight away. Copper, woohoo. How exciting. Iron, very nice. I don't go digging on this Y level all that often, but yeah, I imagine it's still just as good as it used to be, I guess. I don't see why it'd be any worse. More iron. I don't think they ever changed like the level redstone and diamond spawn at. Well, I do think it's a bit weird we haven't seen any redstone yet. Anything up here? No. Let's cover this up. And we'll keep going with the mine as planned. I don't quite trust that, I don't think. Not just yet. A creeper can come up from any direction and blows up. So this is nearly our first. There we go. First pickaxe is gone. Let's see if we can find anything with this second one. Anything of any use. Oh, some lapis. Lapis is useful. Surprised there's not more coal at this level. I guess it's just not all that common. Yeah, no, we're going to run out of torches pretty shortly. Yeah, we don't have the means to make any more. We can still mine for a little bit, it just means there might be mobs spawning here. That's like the only real downside. We might get mobs. Okay, oh, coal. I didn't think I was ever going to find any. We don't have any wood on us though. That's a shame. I'm thinking, like, if we find, let's say, 5 diamonds, like, enchant table and pickaxe, I'm probably thinking is the best thing to use them on. And then we just roll enchants until we get a guaranteed fortune 3. Like, I always think that's probably the best shout. But what's the best way of getting XP, do you think? Because you can keep mining to get XP up, or you can breed animals. Wow. At least we have a place to get obsidian from when, as and when we need it. Hey. I do not fancy falling in that. How have we ended up going down a block? Oh, it's more lapis. Okay. Nothing around there that I need. Let's just block it off for now. And I think on that note we'll head back. We have got everything we need from here. Somehow we have changed elevation. I don't understand how. Oh, it was there. Must have mined something on the floor. We have run out of food as well. Overall, we didn't actually dig that far. But we did get a fair few stacks of cobblestone. I think enough to finish our roof off. Okay, it does look like it is daytime over there. That's alright. Oh, there we go. Back up just as it's turning to night time. So, a good timing. Let's put that in there. And if we take all of our iron, now we're up to 42 iron. That's crazy. So, that's the recipe we're wanting. And then, should we go sleep first? We got any food in here? We have raw food. Like a mixture of everything. Let's get to sleep. Let's cook some raw mutton. There we go. Raw mutton. Just enough to get some sprint speed up. I bet this one's nearly done now. There we go. I'll stick some fish in there. So let's use it as a scaffolding block. No, I did not want you there. Let's place this along like so. And this will be the start of the roof. Maybe the next floor, depending on how much space we need. Once I've got all this sealed off though, I do plan on bringing the villagers up here. And then letting them breed. There we go. Do we have some actual logs? No, we don't. Let's quickly go grab some logs, just fill in the blanks on these pillars. There's a dog again. I only see bunnies though. There we go, grab a bit of this, a little bit more, and we'll have enough. There we go, we even got a sapling. And let's put that there. I'm just going to go fill in all these corner bits. And then you know what I'm actually thinking? Maybe we grab a little bit more of this. And we have it not like that, but you know, towering across. Just that my mouse double clicks, as I mentioned a few episodes ago. Let's try that. I think that could work quite good. That one's gonna get stuck, always does. And it's stuck on a corner one. How? Might run into a problem soon where we've run out of trees. Because we are proper going for all of these logs. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we got it all. Oh, we can't actually reach it. There we go. Can we do it now? Exactly where I wanted them. Let's place the last few of them down and then one more in the middle. Facing upwards like so. Now I am actually thinking maybe we'd get rid of this wall. And we'll replace it all for our stone brick. Let's take that and then put a salmon in. And I think that's going to be the good idea. And then we'll have the floor made out of the logs instead. Let's try it. We'll see how we think it looks. I just think this looks weird going from bricks to logs. There we go, that looks much nicer. So let's chop this one down as well. And then we can use all these planks, and I'm thinking we turn them into slabs. Nearly there. There we go. There we go, ta-da! That's that wall done, and it is looking much better than it did. And I'm thinking maybe if we do that. We'll go around and we'll chop all the last slabs off after. There we go. I think if we chopped everyone off, we'd be here all day because my mouse just keeps double clicking. Is that our slabs already? No, I've got 48 there. There we go. So yeah, that looks quite nice. We still don't have any torches. You can put slabs back together, just make a stake now. We'll finish making what we can with the slabs we've got. There we go. Rather sticks and coal. Boom, boom, boom. I don't actually know where else we can place them. There we go, I think that's quite good. We just need a few more planks now, we've changed the design up a bit. So let's get I have a fresh axe somewhere in there. Oh. Oh, it's not night time quite yet. Let's place the slabs we can make then. And then we'll go sleep for the night. Now we have absolutely everything we need soon to never have to leave the base. We are nearly at that point where things start to get a bit easier. I'm not saying things do get easier, they just get a slight bit easier. There we go. Oh, there was mob spawn. Oh. I should really watch behind me whilst I'm walking. I believe those three guys are there. Interesting. They just like randomly spawn then? Just in places? And they just spawn anyway? That's just pretty random that one had spawn. They've officially run out of render distance. That's okay. I didn't particularly want to fight them anyway. I know we have a shield and it probably would have been an easy fight, but yeah, what's the point? Okay, we've got plenty of wood now, I think, to finish the rest of the roof off. And then after that, we can start planning out where we want things to be. Like, I'm thinking maybe a bit of farmland over here, where we have a plot, maybe 2 farmlands. And like an animal plot. That triple click? It did as well. Shame with slabs, they can't just delete like 1.5 of the block. Or just half a block. Like this one here. You know, if I could just mine the bottom one, it'd be much more useful to me. Because imagine if I got a double click whilst placing the slab back down. So I mine this, and then it double clicks. There we go. Now the last little bit. And this isn't going to look pretty from the outside, but from the inside it's going to look alright. So I'm not really too bothered. We're spending most of the time on the inside. But yeah, it should be plenty enough. Let's mine that one again. Oh, are we going to have enough? This is going to be close. Ah, we've got the perfect amount. There we go, that's it. Our house is fully protected from like the elements. Now then, let's... Mine all of this. Then we can start placing the border of brick round. It's purely for decorative purposes now. And then... okay, let's... there we go. And then what are we thinking? Because I am literally thinking if we make ourselves another pickaxe, do we have the copper on us? We do there. And then we can make another copper pickaxe. We can grab some dirt as well. Probably a bit more than that. That'll do for both plots. And we can mine all of this up. And then this one will be fairly easy to dirt out because there isn't that much dirt. This one here though is all ice pretty much. One thing I'm thinking we could actually do is in the corner of this one, keep it open so it's connected for fishing purposes. So, hear me out on this, I'll show you in a minute. So, When placing the dirt along, like so. Let's bring this all the way back so then it makes it easy to place everything else down. We'll go all the way to like there. And then yeah, like that. And we can use trapdoors on this little bit in the corner here. So what I'm thinking is if we do that twice. We can literally have it sat like that. If it opens up like that, we can start fishing straight inside. Close it back up, make sure nothing can get through, and we're secure again. We do have a bit of a leak there. Just turn everything into slabs. I'm not too worried about the rest of it for now. It's just as long as the main bit's all sorted. 42 iron. That is a good haul. Whereabouts there? And then it'll be about there, I reckon. There we go. Just because, yeah, I don't want anything getting through realistically. And it probably won't cause any problems, but it could, so. There we go, and that is the place fully sealed off now. From the outside board. Minus this little bit here. Which I guess we could. Technically we could just like, you know, give it a bit of this. We would need to then. Have I got more slabs? There we go. And I think we already have some more doors down here. Somewhere there they are. There we go. We have got a little cupboard to go down. And then lastly, we should probably head off to sleep. Not today, thank you. Is that for deflecting a projectile? Yeah. Now then. We are going to need to probably start planting some bits and bobs. So we have 7 whole seeds. Let's use our copper to make a hoe. There we go. Is this going to be enough to at least do this one crop plot? I did miss a few spots with dirt. Let's put them down there. And then there we go. Maybe across the middle bit we can be a bit adventurous with this. Let's grab that and that. Is that a waterlog? I don't have any more logs. Let's go grab some logs quickly. There you go, this one will do. Honestly, I'm like panicking so much out here. Look what we look like from outside. So yeah, it looks like a disaster from outside, but it looks like an Arctic research station. Like, it's not pretty, but it looks functional. A seedy place. Oh yeah. So we can do this. Which is a nice little feature for getting water to place nicely. And then if we do this, do we have any more planks on us? Slabs, I mean. Thanks. Oh, I didn't mean to place you there. Place you all along there. And then for this section, I am thinking we try and untill it and place sugarcane going along. Oh, and of course we got the wrong bit. I've never jumped on. Wow. There we go. So that's that placed. We've got seeds down. We've got a little fishing area up. I was thinking we spend a few minutes now just fishing. Like, we have actually accomplished most of our goals today. And the downside to this type of fishing is we don't actually know, like, when the fish are coming. Because we're not going to get all the lines coming towards it. We're just going to get the bobber sink. I assume fishing like this works anyway. Does the bobber not sink? There we go. It makes the noise still when it sinks. We got a leather from that. I guess that leather can have its use. Let's see if we get anything else. Certainly takes a bit longer, I feel like, fishing on this. Maybe we should try fishing outside. It just feels like it's, yeah. It just feels a lot better out here. We're in a fairly okay location anyway. Because we're right out here, the only thing that can kill us, I think, is polar bears on the ice. I don't think anything else spawns up here. I think it's can obviously spawn all along there, but I don't know if it will. Buffer fish. Tripwire hook. We got one of them last episode. Lots fishing. Is that classed as one of the rare drops? We'll go for one more fish. And then we'll call it at that. Because unfortunately I have a work pretty soon. There we go, we caught a salmon. Oh, I locked myself out. So yeah, today we have gone mining. We have got ourselves plenty of iron. We can actually make ourselves a full set of iron armour. There we go. And there we go. So let's put our copper armor away. In exchange for the iron, which is, yeah, a bit nicer. We are now at the point where we are doing good. We're not going to die to literally everything. We're still not going to survive a creeper blast, I don't think, because it's hard mode Minecraft, isn't it? Is this not cooked? It is cooked. I always thought cooked cod were a bit better. But no, it's not very good, apparently. All this way, and then we'll put that back in our tools chest. Hoe, pickaxe, sword, food, bucket. And yeah, hopefully next time we come back, we'll be able to start getting a few bits of livestock in here. Instead of just the plants. But at least the house is done now. It's looking pretty good. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.